Here's your first bonus tip. Going from 6 to 7 figures requires an intentional use of your time. So we're just gonna go right into these 4 questions that you need to answer if you're gonna go from 6 to 7 figures. Sound like a plan? Cool. Okay, here are the questions. Number 1, if I were a 7-figure earner, what would I be doing right now? What would my business look like? What would my marketing look like? What would my behavior look like? What would my thoughts look like? 9 times out of 10, we already know what it is we need to do. We just need to do it. If I told you, I have this friend, she wants to lose 100 pounds, what does she need to do? You would already know the answer. Eat healthy, get some movement in. You'll feel amazing. You'll get more energy, et cetera, et cetera. So the first question you need to start thinking about is you need to start thinking about yourself as a 7-figure earner before you are a 7-figure earner. If I were a 7-figure earner, what would I be doing right now? That's the first question. Second question, what is currently not working in my business that I need to stop doing? Simple scales, fancy fails. Most people who are stuck at the 6-figure mark are just doing too much. And a lot of it isn't even working, and a lot of it isn't even intentional, and a lot of it has no strategy behind it. You need to do one thing really, really well. That's it. That's how I scaled from 6 to 7 figures. I just did one thing really, really well. So answer the question, what am I doing in my business that's just not working? And then cut it. Get it out of there. You don't need it. Third question, am I currently in a mentorship program and am I actively learning from somebody who's already done it? Here's the thing, we're all big kids here. This is what I'm gonna say. Whether it's my 100K mastermind where we teach you how to get to 100K cash months every single month or big on consistent income, or it's somebody else's mastermind, I really have no skin in the game. It's your business. But the thing is, what I can tell you is that you need to be in some kind of mentorship program and you need to be hanging out with 7-figure earners. Right now, if you're only hanging out with 6-figure earners, you're probably only making 6 figures. That's the honest truth. You need to get yourself in a room where you're hanging out with 7-figure earners because you never want to be the smartest person in the room. You want to be the smallest fish in the sea. But you need to be actively learning from somebody who's already built a 7-figure business. Otherwise, it's just going to take forever. I got from 6 to 7 figures really, really quickly because of all the mentorship I invested in. I could have figured it out, but my God, it would have taken me so much longer. Get yourself in a mentorship program. Fourth question. If I were to work only 3 days per week at only 4 hours per day, so if I was only to work, what is that? A total of 12 hours per week, what would I be doing and why? This is a cool question because this question essentially is helping you pinpoint the most important work you're doing. I can guarantee you, and this is something I see over and over and over again with 6-figure business owners that I coach, y'all are spending your time on the wrong things. There's no nice way to say it. You're just spending a lot of time on the wrong things. So what we want to do is take a look at what you're doing and the things that you would do if you were only allowed to work for 3 days out of the week and you could only work 4 hours each one of those days. That's the 80, that's like the thing that the 20% that's getting you 80% of your results. What if you cut everything else? What would that look like? You'd probably make more money and have more free time back. Okay, bonus question. This is an important one. Do I actually believe that I can become a 7-figure earner? This is a belief question. If the belief is not there, you can try all the marketing, you can try all the strategy, you can try all the tactics, nothing will improve because you don't believe it. You don't have the identity of a 7-figure earner. And mindset stuff is tricky, right? You have to literally reprogram your brain to start thinking a different way, to start behaving a different way, to start speaking a different way. And you need to reprogram your brain basically to receive 7-figure levels of success. If your subconscious brain rejects the concept of becoming a 7-figure earner for whatever reason, it's not safe, I don't deserve it, whatever, right? There's a whole bunch of reasons. If we don't reprogram that and overcome that, we will never up level. And you'll be completely unable to, you just will be unable to scale. So the bonus question that you got to sit with and be honest, it's okay to say no, it's okay. Whatever the answer is, it's okay. But we need to sit with the question, do I actually believe I can become a 7-figure earner? And if the answer is no, it's probably something you would want to talk about with your coach about, ideally a 7-figure coach. By the way, I mentioned the 100K mastermind. I just want to talk for a hot second about it. Basically with the 100K mastermind, what we do is we double your income in 1 year and we guarantee that we'll get you to 100K months in 3 years. That's our guarantee. And the way that we do it is with what we call scaling projects. So basically the way it works is each scaling project adds 10K per month to your income. And so the idea is these scaling projects start to stack on each other. So you do 1, 10K per month revenue. 2, now you're at 20K. Now you're at 30K. Now you're at 40K per month. And it's super effective. I don't know anybody else is doing it this way, but it's extremely practical and it's extremely effective. We have a ton of really good student testimonials. It's amazing. So it's not a good fit for everybody. We typically only accept 1 or maybe 2 students per month. Typically it's 1 student per month. So if you're interested at all and you're over $5,000 per month and you're serious about scaling, you're ready to really hit that level, work through those mindset blocks, put the work in. It's definitely not get rich quick or anything like that. It's you put the work in. Like there's no sugarcoating it. If you really want to scale to 7 figures, it's going to take some work and it's going to take some intentional work. But you can do it. It's definitely possible. It's just roll up your sleeves. If that's something you're interested in at all and you want to check it out, see if it's a good fit, you can go to mariawendt.com/apply or click the link in the description. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember, I'm going to say something to you that my mentor said to me, which is every single one of you, he said in this room because I was in an in-person event with him, but every single one of you watching this video, you have the potential to become a 7-figure earner. And if you don't believe it right now, that's okay. I'll believe it for you. I'll hold that belief for you. Hopefully you liked this video. If you liked it, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.